Hey, it's me, 14th of July 2020. Just thought I'd share an update. I'm absolutely appalled with the state of humanity right now. I know I shouldn't be judgmental in any way, shape, or form, and if I were God, I would just be sort of neutral and patient and say, oh, these are my children. They're still choosing to stay ignorant, but okay. But obviously, I would send them some cues that it's time to wake up. I would start gently shaking them awake, just, you know. But the physical me, the ego Jesse is like, okay, guys, it's time, you know. In life, the point is to integrate all aspects. So, a lot of people who take a spiritual path tend to bypass their 3D selves. And I'm like, well, actually, that needs to be honored as well. So it's okay to have an ego rant, and to tell people to wake the fuck up, basically. Balancing all aspects, integrating everything, and don't be afraid to speak out and say that you're pissed off and fed up, because that's valid as well, we live in a vibrational universe, and so we tend to interpenetrate, and that's amazing, and this interpenetration is causing a lot of, actually culminated this year in a lot of chaos, manifested chaos. But for a new way of life to be instated, there has to be a system failure, like at the end of the Matrix movie. It's a system failure. And that has to happen. Chaos has to happen. Shiva has to come in to destroy in order to make way for Brahman to create anew. So this is very important. This is a very important process. So obviously my message to 3D people would be, guys, the news is rigged. Don't believe what you see. It's all a Truman Show. You're being fed lies. Quit the bullshit. Lose the masks and wake up to what's actually happening in the world. And we're shifting into unity consciousness now. And that doesn't mean that we have to, not in a communistic conformist sense, but as in recognizing that in consciousness we are all one. So once we recognize that, we can sort of encourage and celebrate and respect each other's differences, etc., etc. So on the one hand, I like to remain sort of detached and aloof and look at the people who are still choosing to stay asleep, looking at them like, okay, well, this is beyond my pay grade. On the other hand, I just feel like it's important to just, whoever you are, out there watching this, just now's the time. Just don't hold back to share what you think and speak your mind about reality versus illusion, basically. It's a bit frustrating because you can't convince a brainwashed person that they're brainwashed and that they've been fed lies the whole life and that they need to wake up and then reawaken and come to their true selves. You can plant the seed, but they're going to have a lot of resistance to that, and they'll call you crazy or something. So I guess the point is not to try to convince people of the truth because it doesn't resonate at their level of consciousness yet. So we're not here to push anything on anyone or convince other people of, timeless universal laws, natural laws, divine will, etc. However, we are here to share unconditionally. So I'm simply here to share what I know. And I love doing that. I love sharing what I know, And since I know it to be the truth, why not share it, Whether you spit or swallow is entirely up to you. So there we go. I'm just going to leave it at that. And have a beautiful day. And till next time.